This
Well,
is where
this is nothing we love more than being of service. So we thought we'd take some questions from real life advice columnists here, and then offer our assistance here as best we can. So
yeah,
this is
we'll
called,
see how we do.
Right.
You know, we do our best. Dan, you want to start out?
Okay, just a minute here. Stay with me. This one from Karen Feeding in Slate. Dear Karen Feeding, our daughter's in kindergarten at a private Catholic school. The school is wonderful, but we are not Catholic and lean more towards atheism. We knew that religious teaching would be part of her school, and we were okay with that. However, I majorly underestimated how much she would love the Catholic teachings. She's been asking really pointed questions about what I believe. I'm not sure how to answer. For example, the other day she asked if I believe in Jesus, if I believe in Adam and Eve, and on and on. The short answer is no. I do not believe in those things, but any version of my not believing makes her upset. I'm worried that if I'm evasive, she will feel misled when she is a little older.
Well, I think you knew what you were getting into when you went to the Catholic school, right?
Of course she has questions, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want her to be believing certain things, then just go to the public school, right?
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
I think as a parent, I would do my best to not give my opinion too hard and let the child develop their own spiritual journey.
Yeah, you don't want to project.
Like you don't want to project too much.
Right, but they're going to have questions. So if it really bothers you, then that's not the school for you, I would think, right?
Sure.
If it's bothering you personally, but that's about the
they're in the
best we can
Catholic
do.
school, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
All right,
let her
Morgan.
let her have her own journey.
Yeah.
Him or her have her own journey. Anyway.
Okay, let's move on. This one is from. Hopefully this one's a little
That's
easier.
a deep one. Yeah.
Carolyn Hacks in the Washington Post. Dear Caroline, my boyfriend is an exceptionally good person. He's 49 and I'm 43. He volunteers with disabled veterans to do adventure sports. He comes running anytime a friend is in need. He's reliable for household help for anybody who asks. Currently, in addition to volunteering and training for triathlons, he's also caring for his elderly parents and 2 adult children who live with him. We've been together over a year and a half. However, because of his many other responsibilities, we rarely see each other. He spends the night once a week, generally. I can't go to his house because of the children, and I haven't been invited to his parents' house or to any of his activities. I don't want to marry him or move in with him, but the bare minimum I expect from a relationship is some time. Am I justified in ending an otherwise great relationship with a good person?
I think so. If he doesn't want to spend time with you,
Yeah, if he wanted to,
Yeah, I
he
think
would.
you
you
have your answer.
would. You find a way,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, there's a whole movie about it. What was it called? He's just
He's
not
not
that
that
into you.
into you.
He's just not that into you.
Harsh.
Because you know what? All of this, he can include you in all these activities
Exactly,
he's
yes.
doing.
Yeah.
He's
He is
choosing not
prioritizing
to.
some things.
Yeah.
You feel neglected, you're not getting enough time. I think it's time
Sayonara.
to.
Yeah, there you
Move
go.
on.
Hit the
You
road.
deserve better.
Why don't you do this one, Robin?
All right, this is from Dear Abby. My nephew's getting married soon, and he and his father are having issues with the guest list. My brother-in-law has a few immediate family members who don't know their limit when it comes to alcohol, and my nephew is worried that they'll abuse the open bar and embarrass the family. My nephew doesn't want to invite these family members to his wedding. My brother-in-law says he will speak to them beforehand and warn them about alcohol intake, but he insists he won't attend the wedding if these family members are not inviting. Neither one is invited. Neither one is budging. What is supposed to be a happy occasion becomes a battleground. Please offer some words of advice.
Oof, it's tough.
It's tough. Now,
Yeah,
who's
tough.
paying for the wedding?
Yeah,
that's the question that's not answered.
I don't even think that matters.
Look,
it's
if
not your
you're-
wedding. It's not
if
your
you-
wedding. If it's your wedding, you get to decide.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if your dad is paying for the wedding and he wants his drunk brother to come, he can invite his drunk brother. He's inviting the people he wants. If you don't want to do that, then you throw your small wedding with just your people.
Yeah, but
I think
then he's
he
only
can-
paying for the wedding. Like there's strings attached.
There
to it all.
always are strings
Yeah,
attached.
but there shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be, of course. But it's like you don't have really a leg to stand on if he's paying for
Yeah.
it, right?
True.
You would hope that wouldn't be the case, but
I would be like, all right, Dad. Well, I'll see you after the honeymoon.
to be fair, though, I don't think there would be any weddings if because everyone's got an uncle like that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't know.
That's so tough.
The
For
older you
budget.
get, the more you realize it's like you don't need all of the. You think, oh, I have to have Joe that I went to kindergarten with, and all these people. You
No.
don't need all these people and to go into debt for all of that.
No.
No.
It's also an argument for the destination wedding that's pretty far away because truly the people that you want there and that want to be there find a way to be there.
I am going to speak up for Pat
The drunk
Tomasulo.
uncle. Yeah.
Because Pat Tomasulo would
I
be
know.
like, the destination wedding is just, what if it is your good friend?
Yeah, then
now
you have to buy the big
pay
plane ticket.
to
No, I
go,
know,
and
I
now
know.
you're making my
Don't,
vacation.
You can still say no.
Not if it's your best
you
friend or your
can.
brother.
I still say no.
Yeah.
If your sister was getting married, it was a destination wedding, you would have to go.
I would want to go. But my cousin had a destination wedding, and I said no. I didn't want to pay to go. You know,
Right.
But that's
Yeah.
a
No easy
lot
answer.
of money
Boundaries.
to get invited to those. And then what if you're standing up and you have to throw the bachelorette party? All those things.
Oh yeah, don't.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, the bachelorette and bachelor parties, man.
It's gotten
Funny, as you
insane.
get older, you start to get negative on weddings. Because when I started, I was getting married, and you guys were so negative about it, and I was like, "But it's
Plus-
all fun." Now I'm like 8 years
Plus-
removed. I'm like, "Oh."
You think about it, like so many of those hit in like your mid to late 20s or
Yeah.
early
When
you have no
30s. You don't have
money.
that, you don't have that,
No.
a lot of money in the savings account at that
No,
age,
no.
and you know you're spending $4,000 on a bachelor party and then
In
the wedding and
Nash-
the
yeah.
gift and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Full weekend
geez.
in Nashville.
It's like no one can save any money at that
Yeah.
age.
Anyway,
But-
we didn't answer the question, but we did.
I don't think so.
We did kind of
we
release
did
some
vent.
stress.
Yeah, we did. We had a nice venting session here.
And to
Which
be
is
fair,
always
I've
nice.
always been negative about the weddings. I haven't changed my
No,
point
yeah,
of
no,
view.
you're nothing but consistent.